So I finally beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth ever since I got it on the first day. My name is David Roman. I'm the author and illustrator of the Eternal Horizon series, and sometimes I paint and draw, and I play video games. Not a lot though, I'm not a gamer, okay? I used to be in my younger days, in my teens, but now I play about an hour to half an hour a day. This is why it took me almost 3 months to beat this game. I first discovered Final Fantasy 30 years ago, in 1994, when I played Final Fantasy II, which is Final Fantasy IV now. And I've been obsessed with them ever since. When Final Fantasy comes out, I gotta drop everything, I gotta play it. And 7 was one of my favorites, of course. My second favorite Final Fantasy after 8. Yeah, I'm an 8 fan, okay, get out of here. I got a CD tattoo right there. So anyway, I love Final Fantasy VII. I love the story. I played the original one maybe 3-4 times. I beat it 100%. I did all the weapons and all the chocobos, the 13 knights, the whole 9 fucking yards, alright? So when the remake came out, I played it. I liked it. I didn't really love it. I gave it 8.5 out of 10. The reviews on my channel. And the reason I scored it so low is because it wasn't really open world. It was a short game. I beat it in 44 hours. But this one went way beyond my expectations. So the critics are right. One time I agree with them. I gave this 9 out of 10. Okay, so I'm gonna list the good things. I'm gonna list the bad things. The good things is it's the best Final Fantasy of the modern era. Ever since, you know, well, I don't count 13 was like linear as fuck, 14's online, 15 was good. But 15 was good, was open world, and this is way more open world, I guess, in a way, okay? It's better than 16, because 16 was, it was like a cinematic movie. It wasn't really a fucking game. It didn't feel like Final Fantasy to me. Alright, you can change the characters' names, it's not gonna be Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, 16 fans are gonna go crazy, but this one felt way more like a Final Fantasy. Open world, fleshed out the characters so much, you know, gave him so much more background, you know, gave Barrett, you know, he's such a deep character. He was just a gung-ho guy with a machine gun in the original one. This one is like, you really feel for him. Even Yuffie, it's like, I hated Yuffie. I still hate Yuffie. She's annoying as fuck in this game too. Oh my god, she's annoying. Oh god, don't get me started. But it fleshed her out, it gave her more of a character. Kate Seth is so cool, man. He's so much cooler character than he is in the original game, okay? In the original game, he was just a stupid robot. But in this one, he has so much more character. You don't get to play as Vincent, as Sid. Some of you already know that. But Sid's a fucking redneck. Did you know that? But yeah, it's like they're so cool. And the girls, oh my god, Aerith, you feel so bad for her because you know what's gonna happen. And it's like, through her communication with other characters, with Cloud, it's like there's so much more depth to that character that you really feel it when it happens, okay? Spoiler alert, it still happens, okay? Regardless of the whispers, the changes, it still happens, okay? And those whispers, the things, it's like you can't really change. It's more of a multiverse angle they're going with, which is okay if you played the original, but if you didn't play the original, you're gonna get really confused. Tifa, oh my god, you know, I'm a toxic man, alright? And for me, Tifa, oh my god, I couldn't stop staring at her. Oh my god, Tifa's so fucking fine. Oh my god, they did a fantastic job with this, oh boy. And I didn't end up going on a date with her, even though I wanted to, because I guess I made the wrong choices. I ended up going on a date with Aerith, but whatever, man. You know, Aerith is wifey too, okay? It's like, it's open world, but not open world, like, per se. I mean, it is open world, but the thing is, what I hated most is some of the maps. Like, there's so many gray areas around the map that you can't even access. So you think you can access them, right? Because they're there, but like, why would you even show it on a map? Like, just to make it look bigger, I guess? It's like, I hated that. That was like one of the things I hated, okay? Another thing I hated is some of the areas are really dark and they don't lighten up till you get close to them. And some areas are really light, but I don't know, whatever, man. There are a lot of mini games. A lot. People weren't kidding, man. It's way too many games. Some of them I even give up on, man. I couldn't do finish the chocobo races. I couldn't finish the little battle robots thing. Okay, that's like 2 missions I couldn't complete. But overall, I did 98%. I beat the whole card game. It's very addictive. It's probably better than the triads from Final Fantasy VIII, but I wouldn't say it's better than the Witcher card game. But it's a pretty addictive card game. You know, like I was running around the map, I was looking for card players to play with. Bosses are really hard. You have to learn how to dodge. You have to learn how to roll. You have to know all that shit. You can't just hack and slash your way out of this. All right, you have to know this. Yeah, the best battle system. It's the best battle system in an RPG I've seen so far. It's like you can switch between the characters, you can play as them, and you can command the other ones. It's fucking amazing, alright? They did a great job there. I really wish that we'll make part 3. I know they're saying they didn't do well with the sales, but so please, if you're watching this, you haven't got it yet, please go out there and buy it to support these fuckers, man. I want them to make part 3, alright? I want to see part 3. Don't skip out on the side missions. Side missions will give you the most experience points. And they're amazing side missions. They're so much fun. They add to the story. They're not like bullshit from Final Fantasy 16 where go fetch me this, go fetch me that. Okay, these mattered. Okay, these mattered. You get to play as Zack. Love that part. Love that because I love Crisis Core. Overall, like I said, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It's like the only negatives are like the map areas that you can't access. Sometimes while you're trying to heal up, the enemy will hit you and you're like, you didn't even heal up and your turn is gone. I hated that part. Sometimes the camera angle would get out of the way, like especially when there was a mission where you gotta throw shit with Kate said. The camera angles were like brutal. I was just cussing my ass off. And the mini games are alright, but some of them are mandatory that you can't pass progress through the game until you beat them, and like they were just frustrating. They were pissing me off. So they could have eased up on that part, you know. Story-wise, like I said, it's an amazing story. I mean, if you never played Final Fantasy VII, you might get confused. But if you haven't, I suggest playing Remake and NES. Overall, yeah, I loved it. I do recommend it. One of my best Final Fantasy. I mean, I'll put 100 hours into this. One of my top favorite one of my top favorite RPGs of all time. Okay, not just the Final Fantasy. I still say I think Witcher 3 is better. Okay, sorry about that. I'm a big Witcher 3 fan, even though I grew up with Final Fantasy. Witcher 3 was like took RPGs to a whole nother level. But Witcher 3 is only one guy. This one is like more of an active. You know, you have a whole party, and you know my party was Tifa. Oh my god, Tifa, Barrett, and the Cloud. The other characters, you know, they come in handy too. So don't ignore them. Don't neglect them. You know, you gotta beef them up. You know, love the exploring. Fucking hate Chadley, man. He's annoying as fuck, man. Fuck him, man. Some of the characters are really annoying, like fucking Yuffie, man. Oh my gosh, she wouldn't shut the fuck up about the chocobos, man, in one mission. Yeah, I love the fucking chocobos, man. Some of them can fly, some of them can climb walls. It sucks you can't get an airship in this one, but you can get a ship. Hopefully in the next game they'll do something. So overall, yeah, I'm waiting for part 3. Square, please don't give up on us. You know, $70 well spent, okay? For Final Fantasy 16, I regretted spending that much money, alright? I would have maybe $50 for it, but this is definitely worth it. 100 hours I put into this game. Took me 3 months, I know, but I only play about half an hour a day. That's all I got. Please support Square Enix by getting the game. Support your boy by subscribing to the channel. Please like the video. Check out Eternal Horizon on Amazon, and I'll see you later.